Hello everyone. Today we're going to learn another new chapter from science, chapter 5, acids, bases and salts. So this chapter's videos will be divided into 3 parts so that it won't be a lag for the video. So each part will be 5 minutes or 10 minutes maximum. So now let's start the chapter. We use in our daily life a large number of substances such as lemon, tamarind, common salt, sugar and vinegar. Do they have the same taste? Let us recall tastes of some edible substances listed in table 5.1. So they are saying they have given some items such as lemon, tamarind, common salt, that is your eatable salt, sugar, vinegar. So they have the same taste? No, right? All the edible substances have different taste. So if you have not tasted such kind of things, you have to taste and record your taste in this pink, peach or pink, whatever you think, the box given here, and then you have to record your observations in table 5.1. Yes, you find that some of these substances taste sour, some taste bitter, some taste sweet, and some taste salty. So yeah, each substance tastes differently. So some taste salty, some taste bitter, some taste sugary, etc. Right? Acids and bases. Curd, lemon juice, orange juice, and vinegar taste sour. These substances taste sour because they contain acids. So why they are called as acids? Because they are sour in nature. So their taste is sour. Basically, this chemical nature of such substances is acidic. So two main points to be remembered here. So first thing is that edible substances which are sour in taste are known as acids, and which are acids, their nature, like their chemical nature is always acidic, right? The word acid comes from the Latin word acer. So it comes from the Latin word acer, which means sour. Acer means sour. The acids in these substances are natural acids. So these are all natural acids. What about baking soda? Does it also taste sour? If not, what is its taste? Since it does not taste sour, it means that it has no acids in it. It is bitter in taste. If you rub its solution between fingers, it feels soapy. Generally, substances like these, which are bitter in taste and feel soapy in touching, are known as bases. So what are bases? Alternatively, which are sour in taste, and when you touch, you will feel soapy texture. What feeling will you feel when you touch a soap? Very slippery and soapy, right? The same feeling will be applied to this bases also. So if you feel such kind of soapy texture and also it tastes bitter, it is called bases. Now, alternatively, the nature of it is also basic, right? As it was acidic in previous case, now it is basic. If we cannot taste every substance, how do we find its nature? We cannot taste every substance, right? We have all are not edible. Such type of substances are used to test whether a substance is acidic or basic. So there are such substances which are used to test whether the solution or the substance is acidic or basic in nature. These substances are known as indicators. So these substances which are helping in finding whether the substance is acid or basic are called indicators. The indicators change their color when added to a solution. So what will they do when they are added to acid or basic solution? They will change their color. So when it is added, turmeric, litmus, china rose petals, or gudal, etc., some of the naturally occurring indicators. Now we will see the color of the indicator, in which case it will change. Before that, some natural indicators which are coming from nature are turmeric, litmus. Litmus is extracted from lichens. It is also a plant, so it is available in solution and also stripes. We'll see in the further pages. China rose is your hibiscus, etc., are some of the naturally occurring indicators. Yes. Now natural indicators around us. So before that, I want to tell that this blue box is very important for your exams. They may ask you 1 or 2 questions from this box. So they have given the acid name and where it is found, and the base name where it is found. So you must be thorough with it. Now let's go to the next one. Nature indicators around us. natural indicators around us. Litmus, a natural dye. The most commonly used natural indicator is litmus. So natural indicator means which comes from nature, and the most common is litmus. It is extracted from lichens. So as I said, it is extracted from lichens. It has a mauve, a purple color in distilled water. So when you put it in a distilled water, it will show a purple color. Mauve in the sense a purple color. Distilled water means nothing but it doesn't contain any minerals, salts. It is not good for health to drink. So it is nothing. It has nothing in it. Okay, when added to an acidic solution, it turns red in color. So when this litmus is added to acid, it turns red color. As I said, it will change its color to tell whether the substance is acid or basic. In case of acid, it turns red in color, and in case of basic, it turns blue in color. Right? It is available in the form of a solution or in the form of stripes. So as I said earlier, it is available in the form of stripes or in the form of solution, known as litmus paper in case of stripes. Generally, it is available in red and blue litmus paper, as it is the main color to change, right? If you add red litmus paper to a basic solution, it turns blue, and if you add blue litmus paper to a acidic solution, it turns red. So here are the pictures of the stripes of litmus paper, red one and blue one. Now let's go to the next one. This is all activity 5.1. So this you can do it. Now let's just we'll cover the important points. In your table, are there any substances on which litmus had no effect? That means what? Let's see in the next paragraph. Name those substances. The solutions which do not change the color of either red or blue litmus paper are known as neutral solutions. So what are neutral solutions? Again, a new thing. The solutions which do not change or there is no effect. They don't change red or blue color. The litmus won't change. It will remain the same. If you put red litmus paper, it'll be red only. It won't turn blue. In that case, the solution is neutral. They are called as neutral solutions. These substances are neither acidic nor basic because they don't show any effect. Right? Okay. Now, turmeric is another natural indicator. Activity 5.2. 5.2 activity, you can do it when you're free. It is also a very interesting one. Now let's go to this blue color box. To prepare lime water, take some water in a tumbler and add some chona into it. Chona, lime or chona, both the things are correct. Chona is in other language and lime is in English. Stir the solution and keep it for some time. Pour a little from the top. So they are just teaching us how to prepare lime water. Lime water is nothing but putting lemon juice in water. That's it. That is only lime water. Okay? Right. Now let's go to this box. Okay, this box is also activity only. This is a kind of art and craft. You can do it in your holidays or when you're free. It is also very interesting. So let's just read it. Maybe it is about the indicator. You can prepare a greeting card for your mom for your mother on your birthday. Apply turmeric paste on a sheet of plain white paper and dry it. Draw a beautiful flower with soap solution with the help of a cotton bud. You will get a beautiful greeting card. So during Mother's Day, you can do this. Similarly, test the solutions listed in table 5.3 and note down your observations. You may try solutions of other substances also. So what they are saying, similarly test the solutions listed in table 5.3. What they have given table 5.3. So with turmeric solution, they are saying with turmeric solution in this activity they have given. Now after doing that, you will observe some changes. What you have to do is, after doing that, write it in a book or record it in your textbook only in this table after doing with these substances given in the table, and then also comment in the comment section so that other students can also get a help about what changes may take, right? Okay. Now China rose as an indicator. Now China rose. Previously we learned about litmus and turmeric. Collect some China rose, gudal petal, China roses, hibiscus, and place them in a beaker and some warm water. Keep the mixture of some time. Keep the mixture for some time till water becomes colored. Use the colored water as an indicator. Add few drops of indicator to each of the solutions given in 5.4 table. What is the effect of the indicator on acidic, basic and neutral solutions? China rose indicator turn acidic solution to dark pink, magenta and basic solution to green. So what happens in case of hibiscus? The color, when it is added to, it will also change its color only. When it is added to acidic solution, it turns magenta or dark pink, and when it is added to basic solution, it turns green. Now let's test with this. Shampoo is what? Base or acid? It's a base. So it will what if initial color will be if it is black, if it is white, or if it is clear. You have to write the initial color, and then final color after adding the indicator. Shampoo is what? Base. So shampoo base means when it is in base, when it is added to base, it turns green in color. So it is green. Lemon juice is an acid, citric acid, right? So it turns dark pink in color or magenta. Soda water, sodium. So you can try this. These all are very easy activities, and you can post it in the comment section after doing that, right? Okay, friends, this is all about this chapter for part 1. Part 2 will be uploaded soon. I hope you understood till now. If you have any doubts, you can post it in the comment section so that I can clear it. So yeah, thank you.